Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Travis and Chad on NBC Sports Northwest Rip City Radio.
All right, we're back, Rip City Drive. What a pleasure this is. One of our great partners and good friends of mine. You hear me talking about him all the time. I'm talking about Gilroy Napoli Short. And joining us in studio right now is John Gilroy, huge Blazer fan, and one of the men behind Gilroy Napoli Short. What's up, John? Thanks for coming down.
Hey, great to have us. Great to have us here.
What do you think about the TV studio?
It's awesome.
Is this your first time down here?
First time inside this little sanctuary. I know I love all your little trinkets and whatnot. It's awesome.
That's great. Cool. I didn't see you. You weren't at the Blazer game last night, but you and your wife go regularly.
We do. We love them. We have season tickets, and we're all diehards. Not just me, my law partners too. And
I've got to ask you a question because you're a Blazer fan, so you check out all sorts of media. Travis, filling in for Brian Wheeler. You've had a chance to hear him. I want your honest take on the job he has done filling in for the great Brian Wheeler.
It is awesome. I was just telling Travis before we went on the air, he's just doing an awesome job. I couldn't believe it, actually. I asked him, how long has he been doing this? And I don't think he's ever done it like big time like this. And then I just learned he gets to travel with them.
Oh, yeah, it's
plane
incredible. I appreciate the kind words, first of all. Thank you. But the experience, we've all, as kids, as sports fans, sat there in front of the TV or in the driveway, fading away or, playing video games. We all have done the play-by-play, so to actually be able to do it, it's a dream come true.
I can't imagine. I used to do it in my room playing Nerf hoop.
Exactly. We've all been
there. You did
there.
Nerf hoop, too?
Oh, big time. I had stats and all the players. I think Billy Ray Bates went for 56 points against the Celtics.
That's great. No, my brother and I, some of our best battles were Nerf hoop in the bedroom, one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
Physical.
Oh, yeah. We used to egg timer to keep time. Yeah.
That's incredible.
12-minute quarters.
I love it. So I've got good news and bad news. First off, John, look at this, Trav. Hook me up with a brand new coffee cup.
It's about time since you broke the other one.
I love it. Gilroy Napoli Short Law Group. But here's the bad news, John. Travis has gotten me a couple of coffee cups, and I always drop them and break them. So I'm going to try and make this one last as long as possible.
Well, we'll have to get backups. It's probably going to go viral after this, so we'll probably have to order thousands.
Just bring him a box, and then he'll have because once a month or so you probably break one, so you'll have backups and you'll be good to go. Or that, or just get a lifetime supply of Crazy Glue.
There you go.
Crazy Glue. My dad loves that stuff. Duct tape and Crazy Glue. He says that stuff's amazing.
It is.
Or the Gorilla Glue, which he said works really well.
That works.
Yeah. I know you came bearing gifts, and I'm excited about that. But
I do have a gift for you.
Okay, well that's awesome. We'll get to that in a moment. But obviously, you guys do terrific work, and I've laid out the story before. But for those who don't know, you and your partners, former district attorneys who now have your own law group,
right?
You get a chance to work with people who may need criminal defense. Obviously, you deal in DUI defense. You're doing terrific work in the community, and I also love it because all three of you, and then the rest of your crew that you have. You're all from the local area.
Right.
So you deal with people in the state of Oregon, all across the state. You've got offices in Portland, Salem, and Bend. And you guys do really want to work with people who need to go through the entire process and need your assistance.
That's true. Yeah, we all grew up here. We're diehard Oregonians, and I think that helps just kind of knowing people and knowing the area really well. And people come to us because when this stuff happens to people, it's just really stressful. And, I always tell everybody my biggest piece of advice is, number one, take an Uber or take a Lyft. And every person, almost to a man and a woman who comes to me a day or two after being arrested, and I'm just talking now about DUI. We do a whole bunch of stuff, but that's a hot topic right now. Everybody says, God, I just wish I took an Uber. What a dumb thing. And it's so true. So that's number one. And you don't have to park. So there's a lot of other advantages. But when it happens, it's super stressful for people. And, you've been pulled over. We've all been pulled over before. And even when you're pulled over going like 2 miles
my
over,
heart rate goes up.
Yeah, right. And so put a DUI situation like on steroids because first of all, you've been drinking, right?
Yes.
Then they ask you to get out of the car, and they're asking you questions, and you're nervous, and they put you through these tests, and then they arrest you and put handcuffs on you and put you in a police car. Like, imagine that. Like, that's pretty scary. And then they take you to a police station and book you and fingerprints and the whole thing. And then you wake up the next day, and you're like, oh, my gosh. So you're super, I guess, freaked out and rattled. And kind of where we come in is kind of to help people kind of calm down, kind of capsulize it. And, they're worried about their license. They're worried about maybe what their spouse is going to say. They're worried about losing their job, all sorts of things in the court process. So we're kind of there, You know, we're not miracle workers. We're just there to kind of help them through it, and that's what a lot of people need.
And I think right now is a great time to remind people, Uber, designated driver, take care of these things, because Christmas parties, they're going on all over the place right now.
Right.
People are going to the Christmas parties. You have a couple of pops. You think you're good.
Yeah, you don't realize how much maybe you've had.
Absolutely.
New Year's is right around the
Yeah,
corner.
and the other thing to keep in mind is this time of year they up patrols, police patrols. I mean, I think it was published. I mean, Portland police and everywhere for good reason. I mean, we don't want people out there drinking and driving, and so they're looking for you. It's not like, hey, I hope I don't get caught. They're out like actually actively looking for people who are doing this. So, yeah, like I said, yeah, take a taxi, Uber, or Lyft.
This time of the year is one of the toughest times of year to deal with that. I actually got pulled over a couple of years ago on New Year's Eve. I hadn't been drinking at all, actually, and I had my tags were expired. So the cop was following me for a while, and he saw my tags were expired, pulls me over. First thing he says, "Have you had anything to drink tonight?"
Right.
You know, because it was New Year's Eve. It was like 11 o'clock at night. But that they're looking for people who have been there. I was obviously fine. I got a ticket for not having my tags, registered in time. But they're out there looking for people who aren't being safe.
Right. And it's just not worth it.
All right, what else? Give us a little taste. What else? Not just DUIs, but you guys deal criminal defense and some other things. What are some other expertise?
So
you guys
with
work
our background as prosecutors, we know the criminal realm real well. We just kind of knew it, and it was kind of innate to us. But we do a lot of personal injury litigation, like auto accidents. We help people get hurt. We do a lot of that, and we also do a lot of sexual harassment in the workplace. We represent victims of sexual harassment. We have a big section of our practice devoted to that, kind of statewide. And so we do all sorts of things. Most lawyers do more than one thing, but the DUI stuff, just having, with our background, it was just we just know it so well, and we felt we could just help people kind of navigate it.
That's awesome. Gilroy Napoli Short. John Gilroy is in studio here on the Rip City Drive. All right, you came bearing gifts. I can't wait to see it. I know you're excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited about the gift.
Do you want me to reach down and grab the
No,
bag?
I want to tell a little backstory.
Tell a backstory.
So, quick backstory. Obviously, everybody in Portland loves Chad, and they've loved Chad for a long time.
Very true.
Thank you.
We loved you before you knew us, probably. So, this goes back to your Chad in Portland days, the CIP, and then your morning show. Well, we have some good friends who want to remain anonymous, who are big fans of yours from the morning show days. And they were at an auction event way back when. I don't know when that was, but it was years ago, I know. And they saw this item at the auction. And they were like, we're buying this, and we're going to give it to Chad. I said, do you know Chad? Did you know him? No, we don't know him, but we're going to give it to him. And then something happened. Never happened. And then you left. You left to San Francisco.
Yes.
And they're like, forget it. We're not giving it to him. He's like rooting for the Warriors now and stuff. We're following the Warriors. And then so it was kind of like, no, it's gonna be in our closet now. So then you came back, and obviously you won the hearts of Rip City. Everybody appreciates your honesty, and your just genuineness. And I mean this, not just about sports, but about life. And that's what these people were kind of drawn to. And so they're like, all right, it's back on. Chad's back in our lives, and we want to present this to him. We got talking about it, and they knew I'd be seeing you. And so kind of on their behalf, anonymous donors, on our law firm's behalf, and really kind of the city of Portland, I think when you see this gift, you'll know what it is immediately, obviously, and hopefully appreciate it.
I think I may know.
I
And
think
what's
I've got an
nice about
idea.
this is the gentleman, and I won't mention his name because he wants to remain anonymous, but when I came and hang out with you at the suite at the Blazer game a couple of weeks ago, really nice gentleman came up to me, and we started talking, and he gave me a hug, and he had a serious look, and he was almost in tears, but he goes, I just want to let you know that you helped me through some really dark times in my life when I would wake up in the morning and be able to listen to your show. And for me, and I'm sure for Travis or anyone else that does this business, you don't know how you're being received because I'm in a studio by myself, and yet I'm having a conversation with all these people I can't see day to day. But when I hear that, I'm like, wow, it's nice to know that you're making a difference in somebody's life. And so I was touched when I came up to visit with you guys because I had a conversation with this gentleman, and it blew me away.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Anyway, so you may know what this is, and I hope you enjoy it.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Can I pull it out right now?
Pull it out. So
This is awesome. Oh, it is.
I knew it was going to be something LA related.
Oh, this is going on right now.
it's a special version of that jersey.
It's for those of you who aren't watching on TV, it is an orange number 7 John Elway jersey, and it's a special 75th anniversary.
Yeah, from '94 when when all the teams went throwback that year.
Let me don this right now.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic, man. That is so you, Chad.
That's right. Number 7, Hall of Famer.
Wait. Keep going with that. Hold on.
Give me the picture. That's right. Give it to me. Look at that. There we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Does it get any better than that? Look at that. Look at his teeth, John. That's like vintage John Elway right there.
Yeah.
I got the jersey on. I got the picture. This is perfect right here. Well, John, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You deserve it, and I hope you get some use out of it.
Well, I appreciate it. But and one thing that we want to say too, and this is important, and I don't think maybe listeners don't understand this, but radio is one of those things where we need great partners, people like you who understand what we're trying to accomplish. And ever since I came back and joined a great station, get a chance to work with Travis, you and your law group has been a tremendous partner with the station, to help us do what we do each and every day to bring content to people, which is wonderful, and we want to say thank you.
Hey, well, you're welcome. Well, it's our pleasure.
Absolutely. And I love it too when people come back to me and say, "Hey, I reached out to your guys, Gilroy Napoli Short." They're like, "They are great guys."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, they're the
Yeah,
best."
I love it. I love when people bring up your name. We're like, yeah,
it's
Chad.
great.
All right.
What is it? What do you think, Trav?
That's beautiful, man. That's so you.
I love it.
When
can't-
they're
It's
back-
better when we went to Denver and you were going to make me wear that other one. If the Giants lost, that is a better jersey.
All right. Telephone number if you need criminal defense, if you just got hit with a DUI, don't panic. 503-747-7198 or just go to GilroyNapoliShort.com. John Gilroy in studio. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we look forward to another year with you.
Merry Christmas to you guys, too. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
It's amazing. I put this jersey on. I feel like I could lead a 98-yard drive right now.
Against Cleveland.
Against Cleveland.
Yeah,
yes.
you could.
Or Houston.
I think you're ready to suit up.
I am. I feel great. All right. Big thanks to John Gilroy and Gilroy Napoli Short. That number again, 503-747-7198. The New England Patriots, I've been telling you all year, they have no chance of reaching the Super Bowl. After today's news, I can guarantee that. No chance. We'll tell you why next.